The karmic relationship is a bond that has its origin in a past existence, past lives. The purpose of these meetings is to grow, to learn, to heal the negative experiences that one or both parties have contributed to create. 1. The meeting. The karmic encounter generally takes place in a very unusual way. It could be an accident, a chat session, a casual acquaintance at the train stop. This encounter generates a magnetic attraction combined with the fact that we feel a sense of familiarity towards the other person. We know that we have already seen those eyes, that we have already experienced the energy of that embrace, that we have no defense against the advance of that feeling in our life. We can feel the strong need to help the other person or, on the contrary, to remove it. This is because our soul is aware that it will have to face a healing process. The moment you meet that person on an instinctual level, you know that he will look for you, you are intrigued, attracted. Emotions, feelings, romance will be lived in an exasperated, really intense way. 2. Dreams and coincidences. Often these relationships are recognized on an astral level. You could have very specific dreams about it. Sometimes it's the other person who tells you a part of the dream that maybe you started. This is important to try to understand the nature of the relationship. You will probably be involved in an incredible series of coincidences and synchronicities. Feel anywhere the name of that person or that of the city in which he lives, buy a separate book in separate moments, find an equal object, cross it unexpectedly, call it when she is about to do it. The other person feels you and vice versa, in thoughts, in actions, you recognize it as part of you. 3. Feelings. In addition to the sense of familiarity, one can perceive a strong empathy, the absolute need to feel /see/touch the other person, and sharp pain in the solar plexus when, on the contrary, we do not feel it for too long. Karmic relationships are never easy, they present pitfalls and obstacles. Often both people are engaged or at different points on their personal journey. When a relationship of this kind is triggered, and if the love that flows from it is managed with a great deal of awareness, it can work wonders. It can open a phase of personal research, of analyzing one's life, breaking old patterns to which we are linked. But only if we have the courage to be authentic. 4. Growth. The end result of every karmic relationship is growth rather than being together. In a karmic relationship, the other is our mirror. And while we are mirrored, various aspects of our being, or of our life, come to light that has yet to be addressed. Sometimes these relationships teach us what we must abandon to be ready to accept true love. 5. Problems. Although at the beginning the connection between the two partners may seem perfect, the karmic relationships are chaotic, they carry the weight and the pain of past lives. And if you do not heal, it will trigger a painful pull and spring made of crisis and reconciliation. Since there is an ancient bond and a very strong energy, the moment you decide to break it, the other will feel it and replay it in your life. In the long run, this relationship will weaken you emotionally. Astrology and regressive hypnosis. On the astrological level, one can determine if a link is karmic through the synastry, that is, a technique of comparing the respective natal charts. The karmic connection is evidenced by the contacts between the personal planets of the one and the outer planets of the other, Saturn, Pluto, Uranus, Neptune. Chiron also plays an important role, although it is not a planet. Saturn and Pluto assume particular importance because they can trigger destructive and difficult-to-break dynamics. The lunar nodes are fundamental, and the aspects between Lilith and the personal planets tell us if two souls have already known and how they can evolve in the present. Some relationships between personal and external planets can give rise to very unstable bonds or in which there is a certain lack of communication, Uranus, or idealized, romantic, platonic, Neptune. Some transits facilitate these encounters, in particular, those involving the outer planets. Alternatively, if you are well-rooted, you can try regressive hypnosis. Well-known professionals and general psychotherapists will guide you to discover this ancient bond and to solve the serious traumas that can sometimes remain in the form of psychological disorders. How to get out of it? The first way to get out of a karmic relationship is to recognize it and agree to be part of it. Understand that this link exists. Tackle the pain. Learn, grow. Move on.
If you want to uncover what has been encoded in your destiny when you were born, there's a free, personalized numerology report you can grab here.